Yo.
Not working?
Oh yeah, it's working now. I can hear you now. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
How you been?
Yeah, good mate, good.
Good. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I just had a few. Yeah, I just had a few things I wanted to run through with you, but I joined. I think it was probably June, and then I've just been working on the backgrounds. Like I work full time. This is just a little bit
Far.
of a
You know, wait,
side
what?
skill I'm trying to build up.
Wait, what store? Full time what?
I was just saying I work full time. I think I'm a little bit older than you guys in the chat, but I've trading is just like a skill I'd like to build up as a potential another income, but wanting to make sure I'm going through it correctly.
So,
Um,
so
I've
you
been
wait,
working through.
hold on. So you paid for an expensive mentorship just for a hobby?
No,
That's
nah,
crazy.
not for it, just as a hobby. Like I'm a physio by background, but I work in the government now.
Are you doing pretty well,
So
bro?
it's I've yeah, not too badly, not too badly.
Yeah. Okay. What questions did you have?
Look, so the question was more around um, just identifying structure between higher time frames to lower time frames. So I've been backtesting your first strategy, and then I was going through your new strategy with the boss, internal boss, and then um, I've tried it on like the lower time frames, and it seems not to be as successful.
No. Oh, wait, no,
So I
no,
just wanted to
no,
check in with you.
no, no, no. Wait, let me stream. Let me explain why first, because then I feel like you're just marking
Yeah.
up the structure, but you're not really marking up the story. So I'll tell you the difference. So this is I'm just gonna mark up the setup. Hold on.
Hmm.
Sorry, I did it wrong. Give me a second. So it was something like this. Okay, so the normal ideal is this breaker structure, and then this internal breaker structure. And then
Hmm.
within this internal breaker structure, we have a demand zone. This is the demand. I'm gonna mark that demand for you to understand. And then we have this FBOSS, or this liquidity area. So I wanna mark everything out perfectly. X. Oh, I'm lagging.
That's right. I can see you.
Yeah, okay. Um, so this is the what the hell is happening? FBOSS. Okay, so this is the general idea for the strategy, right? That's the structure. All you need to do is master it. So if you have a pretty good idea from testing it out on the low time frame, then that's pretty good. But why am I lagging so much? Okay, but give me a second. What's the time frame you're using this on? Is it the 5 minutes? The 3 minutes?
I was trying to go lower. Yeah, I found the 15-minute works best. So marking out structure on 4 hour, like daily 4 hours, maybe 1 hour, but then 15 minutes is probably as low as I can go. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. Like I can show you screenshots of
Yeah.
what
Show
I've
me.
marked out to see if.
Wait. Before you send me the screenshots, let me explain this first. So the note these three things here. So one, high time frame is always better. The higher the time frame, the higher the probability. So just note that down.
Mhm.
And then the lower the time frame, the lower the time frame, the lower the probability. So essentially, you would want to take more high time frame trades than low time frame. The low time frame is only good for confirmation. So when you're on the low time frame, right? This is what you're meant to do. So let's say that this is the H4, H1. H1 works best, H4 works best. M15 is also very clean. on the when we see this on the H1 or the 1 hour, and price is right here, right? You would then want to look for something like this on the 1 minute or 3 minute. Just a simple structure confirmation. So this is a change of character right here, and this is the demand zone. And then when price comes in, gives us the rejection candle, we take it. All of this is happening inside of here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're using that as a structural confirmation rather than looking for this setup on the 1 minute, 3 minute. You only use this as the confirmation. This is the structure on the high time frame, right? It's not the confirmation that you're meant to take on the low time frame. Because if you're just taking these trades on the low time frame, that's a confirmation. What are you confirming? You're not really confirming anything. That's why it's not playing out. This is the confirmation.
Yeah.
But again, this is just the structure. So it's not meant to be the structure on the low time frame. It's only meant to be the structure on the high time frame. And that's the story that starts. The story that ends is this. That's the story that ends. Because that's what you're trying to confirm.
Yeah, that's helpful. That's helpful. Because I understand the structure and the confirmations. I think what I was trying to do was using the structure on lower time frames as well.
Yeah.
So, for example, finding something on 30 minutes or 15 minutes and then getting the confirmation on 3 minute or 1 minute, and I was finding it just wasn't as successful. But I can share my screen and just show you some screenshots of
show
what
screen.
I've done.
Because I feel like you got mixed up with the confirmation, and then you're probably confirming like 1 minute candle rejections on that structure on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's just a simple mix up, but you fix that and everything's solved, bro. Trust, like things get better from here. Oh, he left the call. Yo.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright. Share screen.
Let me just screen. These are just screenshots. Can you see that?
No, I can't. I can't see it. Oh, wait. I can see you on Discord. But I can only see you on... Yeah, change and go to screens. Screens. Oh, yeah, that works too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So,
What's that? Is that on the M15?
yeah, so what I did on here was on the 4 hour, I marked out the boss, internal boss, and then there was a small AF boss on the 1 hour. And then I went on to the 15. This was a 3 hour, I think, or 7 hour. And then went in and confirmed it on the 15.
Yeah. There's nothing... What's wrong with the trade? I don't see anything wrong.
Oh, no, nothing wrong. This is just back testing. I just wanted to make sure I'm on the right track.
No, you're on the right track, bro. Like, the protected high, it's not a protected high, it's a targeted high. So if structure is bullish, it's a targeted high. If structure is bearish, then it's a protected high. So...
Got it.
Yeah, okay. And then vice versa, if you're bearish, you have targeted lows instead of protected lows. So where you put the protected high, I would want you to... Yes, that was a good take profit area. Write that as take profit 1, TP1, and then write the external high as the take profit 2.
Yeah.
So the way I confirm my take profits is for the first take profit, I will see if there's a candle rejection from the area. If candle goes into the if price goes into the take profit area, we don't take profit yet. We wait until we see how it reacts. If it closes above the high and it keeps on going, you don't take profit. If it taps into the high and then closes below and starts rejecting, you then exit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, absolutely. Just see if I can get another one up. One sec. This is a similar one. I didn't mark out the M15 on this, but it was trying to target the protected high.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a good trade. However, the F boss was wrong. You can't mark the F boss inside after. It needs to be the highest point, which is where you put the protected high, but it never created the F boss. So this trade here had no F boss. So yeah, so you just mark it as boss
I see what you're
IB.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, just mark it as boss IB, and then that's a trade. I've seen these types of setups play out, but it's not my strategy. But I've seen them play out, and
Yeah.
that's the primary. You could probably collect data on that. I might do that as well because I've seen it play out a couple times, but I just need to find time for it.
Yeah, like I was in trading pool Discord for a bit, trying to just refine
Yeah,
on that into here. But I find your strategy just more straightforward.
yeah,
With trying to understand it. This was another one. Again, I guess your newer strategy. This was
yeah.
taken on the 1 hour time frame, but the confirmation was lower. I think this is where I took the screenshot.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like the high time frame, my strategy works best with the high time frame. Like it's got a very high win rate if you just trade the high time frame. On the low time frame, again, it needs to align. You only drop down to that low time frame if you're looking to confirm a trade. You're not meant to look for structure there.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, this was one where, because I watched your 15-minute M15 video,
Yeah,
which again was on the older strategy, not necessarily the boss, internal boss.
yeah,
And it was beneficial with trying to pick up like smaller like ARA
yeah,
if there was like that change between supply and demand. But yeah. All right, look, I think that helps. I feel like I'm on the right track. I think what I need to do is go back with each of the pairs and just spend more time on the higher time frames, marking that out. Because I find I'll be like recently spending a lot of time on BTC, USD, or like a bit of time on, I was like looking at Floki recently, gold.
You have some very good pairs. You have very liquid pairs that you're eyeing out.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, look, I've gone through 60. I know when I first started, I was looking, 100 back tests, 100 forward tests doesn't sound like that long, but to do them properly and understand it, it all, definitely takes a lot of time.
Yeah, that's the only hard thing about trading. It just takes time, but other than that, you know what to do, bro. Trust, like you know what to do. It's really not that complicated.
What would you suggest moving forward? Because I'm thinking of, go through 400, so like get another 40 back testing your strategy on the higher time frame.
I reckon.
Then you recommend going through like a demo on like
No. I reckon because how do I put it? From December to January, you're not going to be able to trade. The conditions just aren't there for December to January. That's every single year. That's meant to be a holiday for all traders. So I wouldn't recommend live trading yet or forward testing because you're just gonna go in the same loop of Eddie. It's not playing out. It's not playing out. Like, what am I doing? I reckon wait until February until you can trade to start forward testing. But as of right now, you can trade crypto. It's liquid. That's why I'm trading crypto and streaming crypto. But I reckon moving forward, you should just gather 100 backtest, but not all at once. I want you to only wait. What system do you want to backtest first? Like, which one are you trying to master?
There's probably your newer strategy.
My newer strategy
makes more sense. It's easy. Yeah, it's easier to mark out. But then having said that as well, I think for me I would just focus on that.
Okay, so if you want to focus on that, which is a good idea as well, because I had a lot of people focus on it and get funded from it. I reckon for you, go on the high time frame. Just H4 and H4, H1. Don't use anything below the hourly candlesticks. I reckon go on H4 and then just mark up all the possible pairs you can for the strategy for the boss IB FB. And after 20 trades, send it to me. Actually, no. After 10 trades that you find, send it to me right away. Because then I want to make sure you're doing the right thing. And then, we do this 10 times. Eventually, you'll have 100 trades. And then, they're all perfect. And then that's all you need. And you start jumping straight into an account. But wait, let me share my screen. Let me explain to you what I mean. It's hard for me to explain it without showing a picture. So yeah, you understand this part, yeah?
Yeah, I get that.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna clear these. This is what I want you to do. So I want you to, oops. Mark this out on the H4. So step one, mark H4 boss IB FB. That's the first step. And then step two, look for how you can make an entry. So it could be a high time frame candle close above after a mitigation, or it could be something like, oh, it's already mitigated. The just backtest like, oh yeah, I took the trade there. That's the backtest. And then let me mark this out real quick. Let's say you already collected data here. I want you to then go to the low time frame and then just look for continuations like the boss FB continuations and see if you can catch continuations to the high here. See if it works out, because that's an extra 3-4 trades that you can gather data on, and then you'll understand that like, oh, like continuations don't work if I just try continuations, but if I align it with this entire setup and I get to a low time frame, continuations do make sense, because it wouldn't make sense for you to look for a 1 minute boss F boss to the downside when structure is entirely bullish. Because once you have this marked out and there's a reaction, you'll know that, you know, your bias is longs, your bias is bullish. You'll only look for longs, and you look for anything that's possible for just continuations. So I want you to collect data for that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yep, perfect.
Okay,
That's
so
good.
yeah, just make sure you start from the H4, mark everything down. So honestly, just mark 10 trades on the H4 and then start doing step 2. Don't worry about a step 3. Just step 1, step 2, and then send me the data ASAP, and I'll go through it.
Cool. That sounds good.
Cool. All right, easy, bro. Did you have any other questions?
Thanks, man. No, look, I think that'll do for the moment. Yeah, I think just taking the time to master the concepts. I think I've got the basics of
Yeah, you definitely have the basics down, bro.
identifying structure and supply and demand, liquidity, and I get the confirmations as well. Yeah. I guess I was just trying to take the strategy and use it on the lower time frames, but I can see it becomes a lower, you know.
Yeah,
rate.
You have to think of it like building a story and having baby steps, because you can't just jump into the charts and then, oh yeah, look, there's a trade here, you can't do that, bro. It needs to have a whole plan to it, and then you take the trade.
What are your thoughts on breaker structure? Because I know Trading Pool with his breaker structure, he sort of talks about you've got to break like a breaker structure by 50% of the body from the wick on multiple time frames to confirm a true breaker structure. But I look at a lot of the time on your trades, it's not necessarily the case, and obviously it still plays out.
I'll give you an example. So this is example 1, yeah. Example 1. 2 plus 2 plus 4 minus 2 is, what is it, 8, 6? Example 2. 2 plus 3 plus 2. What's that? That's 7 minus 1 equals 6. So this would be, so this is Trading Pool strategy, and then this is my strategy. So it's all similar, gives the same result, but the thing is, we're just trading a bit differently because our stories are different. So his story would be different to my story on how we make the alignments for the plan. So his plan can have the same outcome, except like the way we confirm stuff or the way we view stuff would be just slightly different, but it's still the same outcome. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, because in the way he trades breaker structures, like that would be what's valid to him. He would have some confluences like, oh yeah, 50% mitigation, and then in the second chocks. That's that's similar to what we do, except we would want a higher time frame chalk, and then create a high win rate. So our risk to reward would be lower, but the win rate would be higher. But his one would be higher risk to reward, but lower win rate. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. So it really depends on how
Yeah, cool.
you want to view it.
That's helpful.
Yeah. Okay. So is that all you had for today?
Yeah, man, that's definitely helpful. I mean, look, for me, for trading, I just want to get to the point in the next 12 months where I could,
Oh, yeah, that's easy, bro.
test out some demo accounts and
No, don't.
Hey.
No, when you want to start an account, talk to me first, consult with me, because then I need to make sure you're like fully ready. Because there's sometimes you think you got the strategy, you're going winning streaks, but you don't want to be ending up passing an account and then blowing it without a payout. Like if you're gonna go for an account, just consult me
100%.
first, yeah. All right, easy.
Yeah, no, that's helpful. All right.
All right, just do
Cool. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
No worries, bro. Just do the task and then get back to me. All right.
Yeah, amazing.
All right,
Thanks, Eddie.
easy,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, man.
See you, bro.